Welcome back. It is 9:15 right now. So we told you on Monday that the FDA approved this new drug for Alzheimer's. This is for the first time in about 20 years. It is going by the brand name Aduhelm, and Alzheimer's patients would basically get an injection every month. And this is big because it would attack the development of the disease instead of just the symptoms. But this was also apparently a controversial decision, with some people saying there's just not enough evidence that the drug is effective. So, of course, we have a ton of questions. We're trying to get some answers for our loved ones dealing with this disease. Joining me now, Russ Paulson, Chief Operating Officer of the group Us Against Alzheimer's. Thank you so much for being here. Good morning.
Good morning. Thanks for having me.
Absolutely. So let's talk a little bit first, Russ, about this concern. Is there reason for concern here?
It's not a perfect drug. If anybody's looking for a silver bullet, they're a little bit disappointed here. It's good. It is the first drug that attacks, as you said, the underlying changes in the brain that cause the disease symptoms. So it is useful, it is helpful, it is not perfect.
It does sound like at least a step in the right direction. I mean, when you have a loved one with Alzheimer's, it feels powerless. I mean, there's not a whole lot that you can do at a certain point. So what would you like to see happen from here on out?
Well, the great thing about this drug is it does give people a choice. On Monday morning, people with Alzheimer's did not have this choice. Now they have a choice. We would look for more drugs, more development, and also for people to do prevention. So doing the things that you can do to try to stave off Alzheimer's. It's not going to work for everybody, but keeping your heart healthy, cholesterol, blood pressure, diet, getting sleep, all of those things that keep your heart healthy can also keep your brain healthy. So a combination of people doing the things that they need to do to keep themselves healthy, and then the National Institutes of Health and drug companies developing even more choices for people.
Yeah, you know, I didn't even think about that. Keeping the things that keep your heart healthy, doing those, they'll keep your brain healthy as well. That's great advice. I do have to ask you, Russ, and you may not know the question, the answer to this, but I still want to know. I mean, we always see these breakthrough drugs come out, and then we hear later that they're absolutely unaffordable for a normal person. Do we know anything about what this drug might cost?
Yeah, we do. It's not going to be cheap.
Okay.
It is. The company said it's going to be about $50,000 a year for an average person. It's dosed based on weight, so it's an average. But the good news is it's going to be covered by most insurance, and so that $50,000 price, that's not what anybody is going to write a check for. But as someone who has someone in their family with Alzheimer's disease, I would pay an awful lot of money out of my own pocket to have weeks, months, maybe years more with this person.
I absolutely agree. I think a lot of people would agree with that time is priceless, for sure. So Russ, I mean, final question here. When it comes to us in Washington, I mean, what else do we need to know about Alzheimer's when it comes to ourselves, to our families, prevention?
Prevention's key. It doesn't work for everybody, but you don't know if it's going to work for you. It's worth trying. It is a disease that some people just don't like to talk about. Now we have something that at least you can feel like you can do something about it. People can check a new tool we've launched, that's against Alzheimer's, called mybrainguide.org. Sometimes people aren't sure, is this normal aging or is this something worse? And they're a little afraid to check, and they're maybe a little afraid to talk to their doctor. Mybrainguide.org can help people make that decision. But fundamentally, today people have a choice. It may not be right for them. Talk to your doctor. And we hope for more progress because of this.
Russ, thank you for also giving us that website. I was just having that conversation today. You know, you're always like, am I forgetful? Is it Alzheimer's? Everyone wonders that kind of stuff. So it's good to have that guide and a place to go. Russ, thank you so much.
Absolutely. Thank you.